Hi everyone. This is kind of a follow-up to the hair video that I did a few days ago, and it's kind of about how rituals give us purpose. And rituals can be many things in my opinion. Of course, there are like magic rituals, but this is not really like what I'm talking about, but like your own rituals, traditions that you come up with. And that can be basically anything. In a way, it can also be, or at least that's how I came up with the idea of what I want to talk about. It can also be like a simple skincare or night routine. So basically, because of the pandemic, I had a lot of time and got into skincare again and tried a few things. And of course, you have a certain routine. Like you need to use the cleanser, then you can use a serum, and then at the end you like round everything off with a moisturizer or something. And that's kind of basically a ritual I do every single day now, and or rather every single night before I go to bed. And although I hate being stuck in certain routines, it just gives like a sort of structure to my day. And I know, okay, I'm getting ready to go to bed, I'm getting ready to go sleep, and even though I stay awake for at least 2 more hours or something after I go to bed, but it's a ritual in a way that means, okay, I got through the day, like I'm ready to just rest, lie in my bed peacefully, have some time to myself, and then fall asleep. And it's also similar with what I talked about in my hypersensitization therapy video, where I have to take this basically allergy solution every single morning now when I wake up. And it also gives a sort of structure because I get out of bed, I take the drop, like the solution, I take the solution, go to the bathroom, take the few drops I need to take, and just get ready for the day. And yeah, in a way, this has also become a little ritual because both of those things are about taking care of myself and my health, so to speak. The skincare routine is just for me. Some people need it and benefit from it, other people don't. Um, for me personally, I always like get new products. They work for a month or so, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is amazing. I finally found the product. Like, this is the solution for all my problems. And then it just returns to normal. I don't know. They stop working or whatever. My skin gets used to it, and it's nothing special anymore. But also with like the hypersensitization therapy, because I'm taking these drops to ease off my allergy symptoms in the long run. I try to avoid having asthma at some point in my life, and it's also something that is taking care of myself, my body, and my health. So both of these rituals are for self-care in a way, and there can be like many more that you can come up with. It's also something. There's a certain series that I always watch on a very specific day of the week. It's not always the same day, but it's a day when I'm just alone in this house. I'm like by myself. I'm making myself lunch and I just sit in front of the TV and I watch this 20-minute episode. It's always reserved for this very specific occurrence, and in a way this is also a ritual because it's just something special that I do, a little routine that is not really a routine because it's like depending on the day, and it's just a little me moment, something just for me, with me. And yeah, that's also something that I've come to really like and enjoy. And I've never really been a fan of like the whole like sports exercise stuff because of basically because school ruined all of that for me. Oh my god, the lighting. Um, but when I watch a certain streamer on Twitch, I always use her streams as a form of entertainment, of course, but also to just work out a little bit. I watched the stream on my Beamer, and like here on that thing. I don't know what you call it. um, but yeah, I watched that, and I enjoy like writing in the chat a bit, but also at the same time I just put down my yoga mat and I do some exercise, some stretching at first, warming up, because the stream usually is like 2 or 3 hours, and then I have a lot of time to just do something for me and my body, but not like all at once. Like at the same time, I'm just like texting a bit, like writing in the chat, and I'm just taking things slow, like enjoying the time that I have to myself while watching, chatting with other people, and also just sitting there, like stretching, doing some exercises, sit ups, squats, push ups, whatever else I come up with at the time, what I feel like doing. And I also exercise apart from that, but that is also kind of a ritual that I do because it's just, especially when she's streaming Tomb Raider, where it's a lot of like athleticism, Lara Croft body stuff. It kind of just fits, and it's something that I want to do while watching the stream. It's just part of that ritual for me. Also a way of just taking care of myself. And I think these things can come in many, many forms. For some people, it's journaling, maybe writing a diary, just sitting down like at the end of the week and writing down your thoughts, or like some people do these dream journals where they write down their dreams if they remember them and maybe discuss them in their therapy sessions. These can all be rituals in a way, in my opinion, and I think we all have them, even if we don't realize them. They all give us some kind of structure, even though they don't necessarily have to be structured like a skincare routine you do every night. But it's just something that we do for ourselves to feel good. And I think that can also be for others when you just enjoy going swimming. And some people like do that a few times a week. They get up really early and just for themselves, by themselves, with their own thoughts, just like go to the next pool and like swim some lanes. It can be many, many things. And yeah, I think that is something that I've come to realize during all that isolation time, and something that I just really, really enjoy seeing, that we have these things that we just enjoy doing, that set us in a certain mind frame, that relax us. And I think that is really important. So it's not really an advice on what to do, but I'm sure if you like do some kind of introspection and find out, okay, I really like doing these things, and just try to appreciate them more, because every time that was I was like looking forward to certain rituals, like these special lunches with my series. I'm just like, oh, this is going to be on like Wednesday. I'm already looking forward to that, to just sit there, relax, have a good meal, and just enjoy these 20 minutes. And yeah, it's always like something that I look forward to. And I would just be rambling on, so I'm gonna end this here. But if you have any kind of like insight or want to share some rituals, please do that. And thank you for listening.